everybody. I hope that you're all doing well. If you're wondering why I look questionable, that's because I obviously have no makeup on, and I'm doing that purposely for two reasons. One, obviously, I'm going to be filming a makeup application video, which has been requested a few times. But the second reason is actually I'm kind of killing two birds with one stone with this video. And by that I mean I need to do some practice runs with makeup anyway, because I don't think I've told you guys this yet, but my mom is actually getting married in August, this coming August. And so it's going to be a very low-key kind of wedding. We're all going to be doing our own makeup and hair and things like that. So just need to kind of experiment with a few different looks. So this is the first test run that I'm doing. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do, but I'm just going to begin, and I hope that you enjoy. So I'm going to begin with my Revlon Photo Ready Primer, and I'm going to be looking down at my mirror. This is not going to be a tutorial video in any way, but I will from time to time explain what I'm doing, I guess, just so I have something to talk about. And I guess I can tell you a little bit about the wedding itself. Obviously it is a summer wedding, and it's where I live, very hot in the month of August, and it is an outdoor wedding, so I'm hoping it's not like a 95-degree day. But primer is definitely essential, just so all my makeup doesn't sweat off my face. So I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Photo Ready Primer. It's the same one I've been using for a long time, except I'm not using the matte one anymore. This one is the Dewy and Smooth Fit Me foundation, and I just find that it works a bit better for summer. And also my skin was just getting very dry, and the matte foundation wasn't really working for me. So I'm trying this one out. I've had it for a few weeks now, and so far so good. It does have a weird smell to it, like it's a little more chemical-y smelling as opposed to the matte one. But other than that, it works really well. It looks like I have a lot on my face right now, and that's really just because the light shining is making it look really wet and shiny, but I really don't have that much. And I'm going to use my Real Techniques foundation brush and just quickly brush that all in. And as you can see, it is enhanced by the light, but you can see the difference with this foundation and how it is much more dewy and shiny. So I still use a matte powder, which I will show you in a second. So I do my eyelids because I have very veiny eyebrows. I have foundation on my lip. But I do my eyelids for that reason. And I'm actually hoping that by the time the wedding rolls around, I will be much more tan, and maybe, just maybe, foundation won't be necessary we'll see. Okay. Very, very shiny on camera. But we'll fix that. I'm gonna bring it down my neck so it blends. Okay. I have something like lint on my face. Okay. So now I'm gonna go in with my concealer, and it is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. Same one I've been using for over a year. And I'm just gonna dot under the eyes and anywhere I have a blemish or just like redness, which I've had a lot of lately, which is why I'm putting on so much. But because I do have a little bit of sun so far this summer, I don't need a whole lot. Like, that should be decent. And I'm just going to use my ring finger and lightly blend it all out. So this wedding is on the beach, actually, which is really cool. Her and her fiance just wanted something very casual. You know, the attire is summer casual, you know, khaki pants for the men and regular summer dresses for the women. And I went and saw the venue just to get ideas of how we're gonna decorate it and set it up and stuff. And it's gonna be really, really nice. It's a bit of a drive from where we live, about an hour and a half, but it's going to be worth it. I think it's only going to be about 60 or so people. It's just, you know, our closest friends and family, and they just want people to just come and celebrate with them and just have a really fun day. It's gonna be really fun. But now I'm seeing how much wedding planning actually, how hard it is. It takes a lot of energy. So I'm gonna go in with my Rimmel matte powder to take some of this shine away. Looks a little bit better. The light is not helping me very much. Okay. So now I'm still a little shiny, but what can you do? So I'm gonna go in with my Wet n Wild blush. It's the Color Icon in Mellow Wine. That's the name of the color. I'm gonna use my Wet n Wild blush brush and lightly, because this stuff is incredibly pigmented. I'm just gonna do a few strokes on both sides. It looks very harsh now, but I'm gonna blend it out, so don't panic. Yeah, this side looks very dramatic. We're gonna fix that, promise. Slip that back in there and just lightly gonna blend it out. Okay, a little bit on my nose. So as you can see, I'm just doing my normal makeup routine, and the only thing that's going to be different is probably my eyes and my lips. So after I do my blush, what do? My eyebrows. I have this new kit from NYX or NYX, and it is the eyebrow cake powder. This is what it looks like. And and comes with wax and then 2 shades of brown. And so I'm just going to lightly just brush them out. Okay. I don't really use the wax that it comes with, but I'm going to take the little brush and just fill them in. I stay very true to the shape of my brows. I don't try to change the shape. I just like to make them darker because my eyebrows are incredibly thin. And when you have a face full of makeup and you don't fill in your eyebrows, then they kind of just get lost on your face, you know? That's the main reason why I fill them in. They don't have to really be perfect. They just have to be even, I guess, and neat looking. Okay. The toughest part for me is always the inner corners. I'm just gonna go a little slower on this part. Okay. That's okay. So now we will move on to the eyes. So I think I'm gonna use this Summer Shimmer Icing Eye Makeup Palette. I've had it for a really long time, but I haven't used it that heavily. So I think I'm actually gonna use that. And I'm gonna use some of the more, can you see that? Neutral colors on this side. And I'm just gonna use the little brushes that it comes with because sometimes they're easier. So I'm gonna take this golden brown color and use that as my base. Nice and light, I don't want to put too much. A lot of eyeshadow, I've come to realize, it doesn't look that great on me. So, to the other eye. And then I think I'm gonna go in with my crease with the darker brown. Just a little bit. I'm starting to realize though, the makeup that I want to do is obviously gonna have to depend on what dress I wear. And I have not gone dress shopping yet, which I should probably start doing. But it's really all gonna depend. Like this brown may not actually look good with, I don't know, a green dress or whatever. I don't know. But for now, it's okay. And I think that's all I'm gonna do for eyeshadow because I don't like a lot of eyeshadow. So, and then let's find my eyeliner. And I'm using a Wet n Wild Mega Liner liquid eyeliner. I love this stuff. And I'm just gonna apply that as best as I can. I'm kind of far away from my mirror. Let me see. But I was thinking back to when we were discussing me starting a new channel, or not a new channel, but like a vlog or a lifestyle channel that's separate from ASMR. I was thinking that I would kind of vlog the whole day of the wedding, from like waking up to, you know, getting makeup done and driving to the venue and things like that. Oh, I just messed up this eye already. But I was thinking of vlogging the whole day, and then that could quite possibly be the first video on that channel. Ow, I just got myself in the eye. Sorry. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think about that, if you think it's a good idea. I'm looking on my computer so I can see kind of what it looks like for you guys. On my mirror it looks decent though. I might need to bring this one out a little bit so it's more even. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. And I'm going to curl my eyelashes with this contraption that guys seem to think is really painful. At least my guy friends do. They don't really understand the purpose, even though I tried to explain it. And see, like, how did that even happen? Sorry guys, I don't even know where that came from. Okay, and my Wet n Wild Max Volume Mascara. I should probably get a new one of these because I've had this one for a while. See, the eyelash curler just makes it look so much better. I know you can't see from all the way over there, but as you can see, I'm not anything close to being a beauty guru. I just kind of do what works for me, you know? Okay, my eyes look very shimmery. Oh boy. Okay, so lips. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do with lips. I think I'm going to use this. It's a Rimmel Exaggerate Full Color Lip Liner. This was sent to me by Octoly a long time ago. But I have used it and it's pretty good. Not the exact color I wanted, but it's decent. I just needed the lip liner, so I thought I'd try this one. And my microphone's in the way, I don't want to hit it. Okay. See, this lip liner is very pink. You can't even really see it that well. But it's very, very pink. Sorry, I can't really talk a lot when I do that, obviously. And then I think I'm gonna use my Kat Von D. I have to. This is the shade Lolita. I love it. It's my favorite. And let's do just a little bit. This is a matte liquid lipstick. And it is great. I would really recommend it. It's still shiny because it's wet. but if I were to let it dry a bit, it would obviously be a little more matte. But I think that is the look that I came up with. I'm not very crazy about it. I think I'm gonna use matte eyeshadow, or maybe just a different shade of eyeshadow. But the rest of the makeup is pretty much just gonna be my everyday makeup. I should have put bronzer, but I didn't bring my bronzer with me, so that's why I didn't use it. But I would have put a little bronzer here and down my nose and a little bit up here, just to kind of put some definition in there. And it looks good for pictures because obviously we're going to be taking a lot of pictures at the wedding. But you know what? For now, I guess this is a good first run of testing the makeup. But anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. I apologize, like always, for my noisy neighbors who enjoy making a lot of noise at 1 in the morning on a Tuesday. But what can you do? Anyway, thank you for watching, and there will be more videos soon, and until then, as always, I send you lots of love, and I hope you have a great night and a great rest of the week.